The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Washington Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 9-2. In the standings, the Nationals sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, while the Athletics sit in first place in the American League West Division. The Rangers finished off a three-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in third place in the AL West, while the Rangers are second in the division. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. As of today, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, while the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. Carlos Diaz had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Stros got the best of the Mets 13-10. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Heading into the day, the Mets are in third place in the NL East, while the Astros are in fourth place in the AL West. Sherwood Felder had a home run and 3 RBIs, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 6-4. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East, while the Yankees are fourth in the division. The White Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-0. As of right now, the Rays are in first place in the American League East, while the White Sox are sitting atop the AL Central. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 2-1. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the Twins are second in the division. The Detroit Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. As of today, the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. Christopher Dixon grabbed win number 6 on the year as Miami took down the Brewers 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, while the Marlins are atop the National League East Division. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 11-0. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Cubs brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, and the Cubs are third in the division. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 8-1. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in fourth place in the National League West, while the Phillies sit in first place in the The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Starting out west in the American League, Danny Sample was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Rays pushed past the A's 5-3. Entering the day's action, the A's are in first place in the AL West, and the Rays sit in first place in the American League East Division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-2. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Houston Astros combined for 4 total home runs as they sank the Mariners 12-5. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Astros are 4th in the division. The Chi Sox put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-4. As of right now, the Rangers sit in 2nd place in the American League West, and the White Sox are atop the AL Central. The Cleveland Indians earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East, while the Indians are in 4th place in the AL Central. Harvey Chavis launched 3 solo home runs as the Orioles took down the Red Sox 9-5. In the standings, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. Fred Curley added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Tigers past the Dodgers 5-4. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Dodgers are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-1. As of today, the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Royals are at the bottom of the division. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-1. Heading into the day, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, while the Rockies sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. The Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Phillies are atop the division. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. In the standings, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Nationals are 4th in the division. Henry Cairo got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the D-backs defeated the Cubs 6-1. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. The Cincinnati Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 2-1. Heading into the day, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Brewers are atop the division. Eddie Sanchez grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 6-2. As of today, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are 4th in the division. Willis Matthews was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Giants push past the Padres 8-6. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Giants are 2nd in the division. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-4. The Orioles launched 3 home runs as they took down Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, Pablo Estrada grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Athletics defeated the Astros 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a dramatic walk-off win against the Indians 5-4. It was their 5th straight victory. Yanni Jimenez earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Rangers downed the Rays 5-3. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Baltimore Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 6-5. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 7-3. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles, 8-7. The New York Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they destroyed the Rays, 7-0. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays, 6-2. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-1. Lorenzo Campos collected his 8th win overall as the Boys in Blue took care of the Marlins 2-1. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. Alfonso Chavis had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 10-4. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-4. The Cincinnati Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Braves 10-8. The San Diego Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The San Francisco Giants earned the 4-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 12-6. The win was their 6th straight as a team. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In other news out of Oakland, relief pitcher Rafael Franco has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. The Angels put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-1. Jeff Kirkland picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 3-2. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-2. The Seattle Mariners only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-0. The Chicago White Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 7-6. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, Don Martin got his 3rd win this season as Texas got the victory over Oakland 4-3. Jorge Vasquez collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 3-1. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Minnesota Twins tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-5. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. The Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the A's grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Yankees 7-6. Carlos Pinheiro dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as Texas downed Cleveland 11-2. It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Looking first at the American League East, Bill Pruitt collected the victory in his 12th win, helping the Rays take down the Angels 6-1. Doug Godfrey was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as Texas downed Cleveland 9-7. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. Maurice Alley collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 3-2. The Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-6. Arnold Slade had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Twins defeated the Orioles 9-7. Scotty Lustig twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, leading the Cardinals to a win against the Braves 3-0. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-5. The Phils amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 14-3. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-1. The Colorado Rockies got 11 hits overall as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-0. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Detroit Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 4-3. As of right now, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 8 games out of first. The Astros broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Mariners, 4-3. In the standings, the Astros are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Red Sox are 3rd in the division, 11 games out of first. The Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 6-4. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 12 games behind first place. The Kansas City Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 8-2. As of right now, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The San Francisco Giants hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 5-3. In the standings, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL West, Lou Beltran was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Athletics downed the Dodgers 10-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. As of today, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the American League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Tigers put together 10 total hits as they destroyed the Angels 9-3. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Tigers are in 2nd place in the AL Central. They're 7 games back. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 8-5. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Braves are in last place in the NL East. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Houston Astros went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-4. In the standings, the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 11-3. As of today, the Rangers sit in 2nd place in the American League West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard, while the Athletics Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Marshall Callaway was victorious on the mound with his 18th win this year as the Athletics downed the Dodgers 5-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. At the start of the day, the A's have now clinched the AL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. While the Dodgers are in third place in the NL West, they're over 20 games out of first. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Peter Matsumoto had 3 hits on the day as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 4-3. In the standings, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox and the final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside Safeco Field 7-1. As of right now, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 8-5. Heading into the day, the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Steven Hessman struck out 10 batters and earned the W, helping lead Texas against the Phillies 2-0. As of today, the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. And the Rangers have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win. The Bronx Bombers sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 12-3. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 13 games out. And the Yankees are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East, 19 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are 2nd in the division, 12 games behind first place. The Tampa Bay Rays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-3. Heading into the day, the White Sox have clinched the AL Central Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Rays have now clinched the AL East Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. Napoleon Stark got the win number 7 thus far as the Twins downed the Tribe 4-3. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins are third in the division, 11 games out of first. Antonio Alvarez picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 6-5. In the standings, the Tigers have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win, while the Royals are 4th in the division, 16 games out of first. The Nationals put up 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Braves 9-3. As of today, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Nationals are 4th in the division, 9 games back. The Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. Heading into the day, the Marlins have now clinched the NL East Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Mets are 3rd in the division, 5 games back. J.J. George got the W, his 11th this season, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Brewers have now clinched the NL Central Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Cubs are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-4. As of right now, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Giants swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 7-2. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. Miguel Marquez earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 3-2. In the standings, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, 20 games out of first. And the Rockies have now clinched the NL West Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Padres put up 16 hits on the day as they ran over the Reds 7-1. As of today, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.